If you've clicked on this video, then let me say, you've just made one of the smartest choices for your health, because what you're about to discover today isn't just about food, it's about freedom. Freedom from those sudden, painful muscle cramps that wake you up in the middle of the night. Freedom from that sharp ache that makes every step feel like a struggle, and freedom to move, walk, dance, and live with confidence, no matter your age. If you're over 60, you've probably experienced that dreadful moment. You're relaxing in bed, maybe drifting off to sleep, when suddenly your calf tightens like a rock. The pain shoots up your leg, and you jump, trying to stretch, massage, or walk it off. It feels like forever before it stops, and sometimes the soreness lingers into the next day. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Millions of seniors across America experience leg cramps, especially at night. But here's the thing, they're not just random. Your body is sending a signal, and today we're going to decode it together. Leg cramps happen for a few key reasons: dehydration, poor circulation, and most importantly, nutritional imbalance. You see, our muscles are like little electrical machines. They contract and relax based on signals from minerals called electrolytes. These include potassium, magnesium, calcium, and sodium. When these minerals fall out of balance, which happens more easily as we age, your muscles misfire. That's when the cramp hits. But here's the good news. Nature has already given us the tools to fix this. There are certain foods, real, everyday foods, that can nourish your muscles, balance your minerals, and keep those cramps away naturally. And today, we'll reveal the top 3 scientifically proven foods that not only prevent leg cramps, but also strengthen your legs, improve circulation, and restore vitality. We'll go deep into each one, understand why it works, how to eat it correctly, and what other benefits it brings. So, grab a warm drink, sit back, and let's dive into part 1 of this journey toward pain-free, powerful legs. Food 1. Bananas. The potassium powerhouse. Let's start with a food that's probably sitting in your kitchen right now: the humble banana. You might think of bananas as just a quick breakfast fruit or a snack for athletes, but inside that yellow peel lies one of the most muscle-friendly foods on Earth. Bananas are rich in potassium, a mineral that plays a key role in muscle contraction and nerve function. Here's something most people don't realize. Your muscles need potassium to reset after every movement. Imagine your muscles as tiny engines. Potassium helps them fire and then relax. Without enough potassium, those engines misfire, and that's when cramps strike. Now here's the twist. As we age, our bodies lose potassium faster. Certain medications, especially those for high blood pressure or heart issues, can flush out potassium through urine. So even if you eat well, you might still be running low. That's why incorporating potassium-rich foods like bananas is so vital for seniors. One medium banana contains around 420 milligrams of potassium, which is nearly 10% of your daily need. But the magic of bananas goes beyond potassium. They're also packed with magnesium, which relaxes muscle fibers, and vitamin B6, which helps your body absorb other nutrients better. Here's a fascinating fact. A study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that diets rich in potassium not only reduced muscle cramps, but also improved bone strength and reduced the risk of stroke in older adults. That's a powerful combo. So how should you eat bananas for the best effect? Morning is a great time because your muscles are most sensitive to electrolytes after a night's rest. You can slice one banana into your oatmeal, blend it into a smoothie, or simply eat it whole. If you often get nighttime cramps, try eating half a banana 30 minutes before bed. It gives your muscles just enough potassium to stay relaxed overnight. Now, a quick note for those with diabetes or blood sugar concerns. Bananas are natural but do contain sugars. You don't need to avoid them completely. Just pair them with some protein or healthy fat like Greek yogurt or a handful of nuts. This slows down sugar absorption and gives you a steady release of energy. Beyond leg cramps, bananas also help regulate blood pressure, aid digestion, and even boost mood by supporting serotonin production. So in a way, that simple fruit not only strengthens your legs, but also keeps your heart and mind balanced. But here's what most people don't know. Not all bananas are equal. Slightly green or firm bananas have more resistant starch, which feeds good gut bacteria and helps with digestion. Riper bananas with a few brown spots are easier to digest and richer in antioxidants. So if you want a gentle energy boost before a walk or workout, go for ripe ones. If you're focusing on gut health and steady energy, choose firmer ones. You see, what makes bananas truly special for seniors is their ease. No cooking, no chewing strain, and instant relief from cramps due to the natural electrolyte profile. They're nature's portable muscle relaxant. Still, while bananas are fantastic, they work best when combined with other mineral-rich foods. So, as we continue this journey, remember, potassium is only one part of the cramp puzzle. To fully stop leg cramps and rebuild muscle strength, you need to balance potassium with magnesium and calcium. And that brings us to the next powerful food on our list. Food 2, spinach. The magnesium miracle leaf. If bananas are nature's electrolyte battery, spinach is your muscle's best friend. For generations, people have called spinach a superfood, and science has proven them right again and again. Especially for seniors, spinach is like a green medicine for the legs. Why? Because spinach is loaded with magnesium, the mineral that acts as nature's muscle relaxer. Magnesium works in perfect partnership with potassium. While potassium helps muscles contract and send signals, magnesium helps them relax and recover. Without enough magnesium, muscles stay stuck in contraction mode, and that's exactly what a cramp is. Now here's an important truth. Up to 60% of adults over 60 are magnesium deficient without realizing it. That's because our soil has lost minerals, our digestion becomes less efficient with age, and some medications, like diuretics or acid blockers, flush magnesium out of the body. So even if you're eating well, you could be running on empty, and your muscles pay the price. Just 1 cup of cooked spinach gives you about 150 milligrams of magnesium. That's a significant boost toward your daily goal. But spinach also provides calcium, potassium, and vitamins like K and C, all vital for strong, flexible muscles and bones. Let's go deeper. Spinach is also rich in nitrates, natural compounds that improve blood circulation. When you eat spinach, your body converts those nitrates into nitric oxide, a molecule that relaxes blood vessels and increases oxygen flow to your muscles. That means less stiffness, better endurance, and fewer cramps. In 2015, researchers from Karolinska Institute in Sweden found that people who regularly consumed nitrate-rich vegetables like spinach had lower muscle fatigue and better leg strength than those who didn't. That's real proof that this leafy green can truly make a difference. Now let's talk about how to eat it. The best way to absorb spinach's nutrients is to cook it lightly. Steaming or sautéing for 2 to 3 minutes helps release more magnesium and iron while reducing oxalate levels that can block absorption. You can mix it into scrambled eggs, soups, or smoothies. A simple spinach and banana smoothie, for example, gives you both potassium and magnesium in 1 glass, the perfect anti-cramp combo. Some people worry about kidney stones with spinach because of its oxalates, but moderate cooked portions paired with plenty of water actually reduce that risk. Plus, the benefits far outweigh the concerns when eaten smartly. Beyond cramps, spinach also supports bone density, heart health, and even memory function, all essential for graceful aging. Think of it as a green shield that protects your body from the inside out. Now here's an extra tip. Adding a squeeze of lemon or a little olive oil to spinach helps your body absorb more of its minerals and antioxidants. So next time you cook spinach, treat it like a gourmet dish. Not just a vegetable on the side, but a muscle-healing hero on your plate. We've now covered potassium from bananas and magnesium from spinach, 2 pillars of muscle health. But there's one more mineral missing in this powerful trio: calcium. It's often associated only with bones, but calcium also plays a direct role in muscle contraction and nerve communication. Without enough calcium, your muscles can spasm and cramp, and that brings us to the final food, the one that completes the circle of leg cramp prevention and strength restoration. Food 3, yogurt, the calcium and probiotic powerhouse. When you think of calcium, you probably think of milk, and you're not wrong. But among all calcium-rich foods, yogurt stands out as one of the most powerful, especially for seniors. It's not just because of the calcium, though that's a big part of it, but because yogurt provides a full package: calcium, protein, probiotics, and a texture that's easy to eat and digest, even if you've got dental or digestive issues. Let's start with the basics. Your muscles rely on calcium for one simple but vital job: contraction. When you move, calcium ions flow into your muscle fibers to trigger movement. After the contraction, magnesium helps them relax again. If your calcium levels are too low, your muscles may twitch, tighten, or spasm unexpectedly. That's a cramp. So if you've ever felt your calf lock up while walking or your foot cramp at night, a lack of calcium could be part of the reason. Now here's something most people don't realize. Calcium absorption declines with age. Even if you're eating calcium-rich foods, your body doesn't absorb it as efficiently after 50, especially in women after menopause. That's why it's so important to choose calcium sources that are easy to absorb, and yogurt fits that role perfectly. 1 cup of plain yogurt contains around 300 to 400 milligrams of calcium, depending on the brand. That's roughly 1/3 of your daily requirement. But the beauty of yogurt is that it's not just a calcium delivery system, it's a living food. It's filled with probiotics, the good bacteria that keep your gut healthy. And here's a fascinating connection. Research shows that a healthy gut microbiome can actually improve mineral absorption, including calcium and magnesium. In other words, yogurt doesn't just give you calcium, it helps your body use it better. That's why it's such a game changer for seniors. But not all yogurts are created equal. If you want the full benefits, go for plain Greek yogurt or unsweetened regular yogurt. Avoid the ones with added sugars or artificial flavors. They can spike your blood sugar and cause inflammation. Greek yogurt, in particular, is higher in protein, lower in carbs, and packed with probiotics. Here's another tip. If you're lactose intolerant or sensitive to dairy, you don't need to give up yogurt. Many people who can't tolerate milk find that Greek yogurt or lactose-free yogurt sits just fine in their stomach. You can even choose fortified plant-based yogurts made from almond, soy, or oat milk. Just make sure they're fortified with calcium and vitamin D. Speaking of vitamin D, it's the silent partner in this story. Without enough vitamin D, your body can't properly absorb calcium. So spending 10-15 minutes a day in gentle sunlight, or including foods like salmon, eggs, or fortified cereals, helps keep that balance strong. Now let's talk about timing. When's the best time to eat yogurt for leg cramp prevention? The answer depends on your daily routine. If you tend to get nighttime cramps, try having a small bowl of yogurt about an hour before bed. The calcium works overnight to stabilize muscle contractions, while the protein helps your muscles recover as you sleep. If you're more active during the day, having it with breakfast or lunch provides a steady stream of nutrients throughout your activities. You can even turn it into a cramp prevention power bowl. Mix half a cup of Greek yogurt with sliced bananas and a handful of spinach. It might sound unusual, but it's delicious. The creaminess of yogurt, the sweetness of banana, and the freshness of spinach come together beautifully. And nutritionally, it's a perfect storm of potassium, magnesium, and calcium. Now, what about those who prefer something warm? You can use yogurt as a base for smoothies or as a side dressing for baked vegetables. The idea is not just to eat calcium, but to integrate it into your life naturally, because that's how true, lasting health is built. Let's pause for a moment and appreciate something here. The 3 foods we've covered, bananas, spinach, and yogurt, might sound simple, but they form a scientifically balanced trio for muscle health. Potassium, magnesium, and calcium, 3 minerals that your body needs in harmony. When they're balanced, your muscles move fluidly, your nerves send signals smoothly, and cramps become rare. Science speaks. How these foods actually repair your muscles. You might be wondering, how exactly do these foods repair muscles and prevent cramps? Let's unpack that with simple science. When you eat a banana, the potassium helps maintain your cells' electrical balance. It controls how much sodium your muscles hold, preventing stiffness and spasms. When you eat spinach, the magnesium it provides enters your cells and acts as a natural off switch for overactive muscles. And when you eat yogurt, The calcium strengthens your muscle fibers and helps them contract smoothly. But it doesn't stop there. These nutrients also repair tiny tears in muscle tissue, something that happens naturally with age or minor physical activity. They support mitochondria, the energy factories inside your cells, which keep your legs energized and strong. And together they reduce inflammation, which is often a hidden cause of chronic pain in seniors. Think of your muscles like a symphony. Potassium sets the rhythm, magnesium provides the harmony, and calcium gives it power. When all three play together, your body moves with grace. No cramps, no tightness, just smooth, effortless motion. The hidden factors that trigger leg cramps. Even with the right foods, some hidden habits can sneak in and cause cramps. Let's uncover a few so you can avoid them. Dehydration from caffeine or alcohol. Coffee and alcohol act as diuretics, meaning they make your body lose more water. Enjoy them in moderation and balance every cup of coffee with an extra glass of water. Sitting for long periods. When you sit too long, blood flow to your legs slows down. Try to stand up or walk a little every 30-45 minutes. Ignoring early warning signs. Before a cramp hits, your body often gives a small signal, a twitch, a slight tightening, or restlessness in your legs. When you notice this, stand up, stretch gently, and drink some water. Acting early can stop a full cramp from forming. By being aware of these triggers, you stay one step ahead, and that's the secret to long-term relief. The science of regeneration, how your legs can age backward. Here's something truly inspiring. Your muscles have memory. Even after years of inactivity, when you start feeding and using them again, they respond quickly. Studies show that seniors who begin light exercise and nutrient-rich diets regain up to 25–30% of lost muscle strength within just 8 to 12 weeks. That means it's never too late to rebuild. Bananas, spinach, and yogurt provide the minerals that rebuild muscle fibers. But the movement you do, the stretches, the walks, the gentle exercises, sends the signal that tells your body, hey, we still need these muscles, keep them strong. That combination of nutrition and movement literally helps your muscles age backward. So don't think of this as a short-term fix. Think of it as your new way of living, a rhythm that keeps your body young in spirit and strong in structure. Real stories, real results. Let's look at a few examples of seniors who applied these steps. Margaret, 72, from Florida, used to wake up almost every night with painful calf cramps. After watching her diet and adding 1 banana and a cup of yogurt daily, plus light stretching before bed, her cramps disappeared within 3 weeks. I thought it was just part of aging, she said, but now I walk every morning and my legs feel alive again. George, 68, from Ohio, struggled with leg tightness after sitting at his desk for long hours. When he started eating spinach regularly and walking for 15 minutes after lunch, the cramps vanished. It's amazing how something so simple could make such a big difference, he shared. These stories are not miracles. They're proof that when you listen to your body and feed it what it truly needs, healing happens naturally. Let's recap your complete anti-cramp leg strengthening plan. Bananas. Provide potassium to balance fluids and prevent stiffness. Eat one in the morning or half before bed. Spinach. Supplies magnesium to relax muscles and improve circulation. Include it at least once daily. Cooked, steamed, or blended. Yogurt. Delivers calcium and probiotics to strengthen muscle contractions and improve absorption. Enjoy a small serving with breakfast or as a bedtime snack. Add to that hydration, gentle movement, and restful sleep, and you've built a fortress against leg cramps. If you ever feel discouraged or think your best days are behind you, remember this. Your body is still listening. Every stretch, every bite of nourishing food, every deep breath, they all send a message that you're still in control. You don't have to live with nightly cramps or tired legs. You can heal. You can get stronger. And you can enjoy every step you take, because every step forward is proof that you haven't given up. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Not just to support the channel, but to remind yourself that you're taking action for your health. Share this video with a friend or loved one who's struggling with cramps. you might change their life too. And remember, you're never too old to feel young again. With the right food, gentle movement, and daily care, your legs can carry you wherever your heart wants to go, strong, steady, and pain-free. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, where we'll uncover even more simple, natural ways to stay strong, healthy, and full of life at any age.